What up? What up? What up? Ben Solve back in the house. I've been busy, yo. I started a new job. I moved recently. Well, I moved like 9, 10 months ago, but the point was that I was busy. I have been still posting, of course, reviews and of course my little buddy over there. Oh yeah, by the way, look at the shirt my daughter bought me. Yeah, it says I'm sorry for what my puppet said. But anyway, I wanted to share some thoughts on cultivating a more proactive and collaborative environment within the workplace. Inspired by an interesting concept I created based upon my military experience with Navy personnel called the Submarine Effect. Now, if you're a new manager, you want to try to build your team that's going to be successful. How do you do that? Well, the submarine effect can help you. This idea centers around a workforce where each individual embraces initiative and readily supports their colleagues by taking on extra responsibilities when needed. Think about a submarine crew. Of course, the stakes are higher because they're in a steel can underwater. One mistake could cost everyone their lives. Although the consequences for a mistake in the workplace may not be as extreme. In the workplace, one mistake, one call off, one tardy, one person's lack of initiative or attitude can set off a chain of events that could lead to some or someone losing their job. One time I covered for someone who was a no call, no show, a friend that I didn't want to get in trouble. Mistakes happen. I was working midnights, which meant now I'm staying for the morning shift, and it completely threw off my sleep schedule, and I ended up having my own attendance and performance issues, which was why I was ultimately let go. You're not in the military, but we can replicate some of the techniques and attitudes sailors maintain. While each sailor has a specific role and task, the reality is a submarine could technically function with a significantly smaller percentage of its crew because each member is cross trained and capable of stepping in to cover numerous other responsibilities. This ensures that the mission can continue even if personnel are unavailable. Submarine crews have anywhere between 110 and 150, but the submarine can run on one third of its crew if need be. We can apply this principle to our work by encouraging a mindset where everyone is willing to pick up the slack and take ownership beyond their defined roles. We can create a more stronger and more resilient team. This involves the submarine effect. Number one, taking pride in your work, which naturally fosters positive outcomes. Number two, being proactive, looking for opportunities to contribute rather than simply reacting to immediate demands. Number three, taking initiative and recognizing that there is always something productive we can be doing. Number four, leading with respect in all our interactions. Number five, being accountable for our actions and commitments. Number six, making well informed decisions through research and thoughtful consideration. Number seven, adopting an ownership mentality, thinking and acting as if success of the company depends on the team's individual contributions. Number eight, collaborating and accomplishing tasks in teams or tandem when possible. Number nine, supporting each other, understanding that everyone has times when they need extra help. Number 10, remembering that our collective strength is determined by how well we support each other. 11, eliminating the phrase, "that's not my job," from our vocabulary and instead focusing on how we can contribute to the overall success. 12. Embracing continuous improvement, Kaizen, by constantly seeking ways to enhance our individual and collective performance. 13. Regularly asking ourselves, what can I do better? Last but not least, 14. Willingly undertaking tasks that may go unnoticed but contribute to the greater good. If you're a manager, I know what you're thinking. This sounds good, but words are only 98% action. This may work in the military or if I program some robots, but 75 to 90% of my workforce won't have these traits. And you're right. This type of training won't happen overnight, within a month or 3 months. It is a process. Submarine Effect has to start with the leader, you, and then it will begin to trickle down. As a manager, when hiring or taking on a new management position, I'm looking for individuals with these traits and attitudes. If I'm lucky, I may hire or already have one on staff who may have all or most of these traits. For the other employees, I'm actively looking for those who can be coached and molded. If they cannot, then I have to find someone who can. One bad apple can spoil the bunch. Attitudes in the workplace are infectious, whether that be positive or negative depends on the crew. The first time one employee says that's not my job, there'll be 3 more employees making that same claim within the next 2 weeks. That's what I call a toxic spill. Toxic spills create toxic environments, which I'll go into more in my next video. By fostering this submarine effect mentality, you can build a more agile, supportive, and ultimately successful workplace and team where everyone feels empowered to contribute their best. I hope this helps. Peace.